Hey everybody, it's Matt with Max Videos, and we're at the final day of Disney Week. And today we're going to be doing the number one on my countdown of top 5 Disney's movies, and it's going to be Aladdin. I love Aladdin. Aladdin's, even when I was a kid, I loved it so much. It was my favorite Disney movie, and to this day, still is. The music's fantastic. The the story's so much fun. And it's one of those movies that's fun for kids and it's fun for adults. Quick overview of what the movie's about. The main protagonist is Aladdin, who's a street rat. He's a homeless, teenager. And we see him at the beginning as he, is stealing bread to eat, do what I have to do to survive. And the female protagonist of the movie is Princess Jasmine, who is a princess, obviously. And she has never left the palace, and her father is constantly trying to set her up with suitors to, get her married. It's a cultural thing. It's, Arabic and whatnot. Middle Eastern. Arranged marriage and whatnot. But, and she turns every suitor away. She wants somebody that loves her for her and not what the crown can provide. Sorry, trying to get comfortable here. But, during this time, there's also the villain, who is Jafar, who is the royal vizier to the crown, which is like an advisor of sorts. And he wants to get rid of the Sultan and take over the kingdom. To do this, he's seeking the magical lamp, which is contained within the Cave of Wonders. But the only way to get into the Cave of Wonders is to be the diamond in the rough. Somebody whose true worth isn't outwardly apparent. It's the inner worth that they have. Well, through a series of circumstances, Jasmine runs away from the palace and meets Aladdin. Aladdin doesn't know she's the princess, she's in disguise, and they hit it off pretty well. He saves her from getting her hand cut off for taking an apple because, well, she doesn't know better. Anything she's ever wanted or needed has been provided, so. But he rescues her and takes her back to his little hole in the wall. Literally, the hole in the wall. But, and the palace guards eventually find her and throw Aladdin in the dungeon for kidnapping against Princess Jasmine's wishes. Really want to get a better setup than my phone, but hey. Thanks for sticking through. And Jafar realizes that Aladdin is the diamond in the rough, convinces him to go to the Cave of Wonders, and gets him out of the dungeon, and they go there. Him and his little friend Abu, who's a monkey, get into the Cave of Wonders, and the one rule is you can't touch anything other than the lamp. And there's piles of gold and treasures for, a thief like Aladdin. That's a bit tempting. But they make it through, and they get to the lamp. He gets the lamp, but Abu makes it a boo-boo. Yeah, I made that pun. But anyway, Cave of Wonders realizes this and begins to collapse around him. But he has found the magic carpet, which, helps him escape. He gets to the mouth of the cave. Jafar tells him to give him the lamp. He gives him the lamp and then tries to kill him. Abu, roasts Jafar up a bit, and they both get thrown to the cave where it collapses and traps them. Jafar, thinking he's victorious, gets all celebratory and whatnot, realizing though that Abu has stolen the lamp from him. Well, inside the caved-in cave, Aladdin, realizes Abu has the lamp. And starts wondering, why did I risk my life for this thing anyway? And he rubs it, and out pops the genie of the lamp, voiced by the ever wonderful Robin Williams, may he rest in peace. And big song sequence, never had a friend like me. Why not die? Oh yeah. But and Aladdin tricks the genie into getting them out without having to use one of the 3 wishes allotted to him. And the genie gets him out, and Aladdin wishes to become a prince to, be able to woo Princess Jasmine, because only a prince can marry a princess. Welp, genie does it, builds him a royal entourage and everything. Well, they bebop into the city with my favorite song from the movie, Prince Ali. And, big fanfare, and Jasmine's like, oh, God, another prince to try to get my royal treasures. But, Aladdin, realizing that, might have made a mistake, but, coming in all flashy, flies his magic carpet up to Princess Jasmine's balcony and convinces her to take a ride with him. And, then the most popular song, the one that most people think of when they think of this movie, A Whole New World. They fly across the world, and, you can tell they begin to have feelings for each other by the end of this. But Princess Jasmine does realize that it's Aladdin, not, Prince Ali. But he convinces her that he was disguising himself as a, homeless man in order to, I guess, scope out the city or something. I don't know. He's a crafty one. But, one thing leads to another, and, Jasmine decides that she'll marry Aladdin, and everything's hunky-dory. Well, time comes to announce to the city that Princess Jasmine has found a suitor. Well, everything kind of goes downhill at this point. Jafar gets the lamp from Aladdin using his trusty sidekick, Iago the parrot. And, well, now the genie's under Jafar's control. And Jafar reveals Aladdin for what he really is and banishes him to the end of the earth. Literally, throws him up to the North Pole. Crazy. But, Aladdin, unbeknownst to Jafar, he also banished the carpet that way. So Aladdin gets the carpet and flies on back, and a big old battle ensues, and Jafar becomes an all-powerful genie, and, well, the one downside of a genie is ultimate cosmic power. And Aladdin traps him in his own lamp, gets Genie to kick him across the earth, and everybody lives happily ever after. There you go, there's Aladdin in a nutshell. And like I said, this is a fantastic movie. It has a bunch of cultural references that, will keep the adults watching involved, and it's just, fun and loving for the kids. This movie also got a Broadway reproduction, where they put a few, because the musical composer for this movie, one of them passed away during development, so they took the songs he wrote out, but they got put back into the Broadway. So like I said, if you want a soundtrack, get the Broadway soundtrack. It's fantastic. And also it's, the voice casting for this movie is very fun. They got Robin Williams to do the genie, and this is back in the 90s when he was really hitting his stride. And he makes the movie, to be honest. It would not be the same movie without him. And the person that got to play the genie on Broadway captures his personality perfectly, in my opinion. Well, that's all I have for this review. Next week, I'm going to be doing 2 book reviews. The first one's going to be a manga to anime, transitional thing. It's Omamori Himari. And the second one I'm going to be doing next week is The Maze Runner. Alright guys, well, if you like this video, and if you, haven't seen the rest of Disney Week, go back. It's 5 fun videos. They're all about this link. And if you liked it, hit the like button. If you have a suggestion that you'd like to see reviewed, just throw it in the comment section. And if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Alright guys, see y'all later.